Hi everybody and welcome along to the Assassin Rapper and another book haul video. But this video is going to be something really special for the festive season. It is going to be 50 book gift ideas for Christmas, and there's something for everyone. There are going to be biographies, cookery books, children's books, adult books, horror books, crime thriller books. There's going to be so much for every taste, so let's get into it. So the first book is When I Arrived at the Castle by Emily Carroll. This book is an absolutely beautifully illustrated gothic horror style graphic novel. As you can see, it's from Faber, and beautiful, the red, the blood coming out from the white bash and the black in the background, really nice. And the consistency of the red and the black goes throughout the whole graphic novel, as you can see there. And I really like the way the colours are used in the graphic novel. This is really, really nice for anyone who likes the kind of gothic horror style graphic novels and that type of illustration. This is When I Arrived at the Castle. And going into another horror book, Ed Barbreaker, Sean Phillips' House of the Unholy. As you can see, there are a really, really nice cover. There's the girl, and she's looking really kind of sinister on the cover. And then in the back, you have the praise for it. Drew Baker and Phillips' books have always been about 8 years ahead of their time. And it's really nice if you were a fan of the horror kind of style, like The Walking Dead or even the graphic novel before it. Any person that likes graphic novels would like this. You don't even have to like horror. That's The House of the Unholy, and what an eye-catching cover. Now, going into another type of horror book, this is beginning to look like a horror haul, but if you are not a fan of horror and you are looking for other books, don't worry, they're coming up. It's just that I've got all the horror together here, so they might be together, and there might be some in between, I don't know, but just let you know if you're not a fan of horror. But this is The Art of Junji Ito, Twisted Visions. Now, this is one of my favourite books because the artwork is so original. I'm just going to show you some of it. That is really, really nice, eye-catching, and it goes through all the type of artwork that is by this particular artist. And it's really lovely illustrated, and the whole book shows that type of art if you're a fan of it. That's The Art of Junji Ito, Twisted Visions. That would make a lovely book for any Christmas present. And going into another graphic novel, Comics. Now, this is a really, really lovely book that I picked up the other day. And it's actually all different covers of comic books done in a real unique way. I'll just give you an idea there now. Pick out random pages. And if you're a fan of that sort of thing, you will love this book. That's Comics by Charles Burns. Really nice for fans of graphic novels for Christmas gift. And this is a beautiful book for anyone. It could be for children or adults any age. Oscar Wilde stories for children. And it's illustrated by P.J. Lynch, who does really, really nice illustrations. It says in the back, P.J. Lynch's stunning artwork perfectly complements the timeless quality of Oscar Wilde's classic tales. And as you can see there, the illustrations are really nice in it, and it's put together really, really nice. That's Oscar Wilde stories for children. And of course, it's illustrated by P.J. Lynch, like I said. What a beautiful book to get anyone for Christmas. For DC fans, this is a must-have. This is the Cinematic Universe's celebration of DC at the movies. And I loved the Supergirl movie, the original one, and it has it in it, written about it. And I'll just give you an idea of the start about the old kind of Superman stuff. And that's what the whole book is about. And it goes up to the newer movies and all the background of it and everything. What a much loved book this would be for someone to keep as a keepsake. Even if they weren't a DC fan, they could become a DC fan after getting this book for a gift. For all the witches out there, or wannabe witches, that want to get in touch with their inner witch, this is a modern guide to the ancient craft Inner Witch by Gabrielle Herstick. And this is a really nice book. It gives different ideas of spells and different things you could do if you're into that sort of thing. That's The Inner Witch by Gabrielle Herstick. And this, all Irish people will know this one. The beloved Taytos. This is the story of Tayto, the original Irish crisp by Bobby Ahern. Now, Bobby Ahern did the book Do You Remember Your Man? A Portrait of Dublin's Famous Characters. If anyone of you remember that book. This is a really nice put together book. It's got all the history of the Tayto inside there, and it has really nice illustrations inside it too. A really lovely book to get people if they were living abroad and they miss Ireland, or even if they're living in Ireland, they would love this. That's the story of Tayto, the original Irish crisp, and the cover is really, really nice. This is one of my favourite children's writers, David Walliams, from the multi-million best-selling author David Walliams, and it's a murder mystery, and it's set in a cruise ship, which, believe me, that's my favourite type of mystery. That's super sleuth, and it's illustrated by Adam Stower. This would make a very, very good stocking filler. The next one is Haunted Ireland, an atlas of ghost stories from every county by Kieran Fanning, illustrated by Mark Hill. This is such, I'll move these over here so you can see them. I'm running out of space already, and there's a load more to go. But then again, that's it. That's what it's all about. Good variety, 50 book ideas for 50 gifts, ideas for Christmas. So you have plenty choice if you want to buy a book, and a book is such a beautiful gift for anyone. I always think a book is one of the best gifts you can give anyone, because if they don't like reading, if they read a good book, it could get them to develop a love of reading, and if they do love reading, well then, if it's a book that they wouldn't usually buy, they might read, and they might surprisingly love it. This is Haunted Ireland, like I said, and it's got a story from every single county in Ireland. And it has some illustrations in there too. And this is probably one of my favourite books of the year. And it's put together absolutely beautiful. The next one this is an omnibus, Wonder Woman by Gail Simone. If you're a Wonder Woman fan, this is absolutely the one to get. Life comes full circle. And look how thick it is. And as you can see, all the wonderful artwork of Wonder Woman. That's the Wonder Woman Omnibus. Now, another children's book, Enid Blyton, The Famous Five, but this has a twist. It is actually a graphic novel, and the drawings are absolutely beautiful. And this is Five Run Away Together, the graphic novel by Bija and Natiel. Enid Blyton's The Famous Five. This book really appealed to me because I love reading Famous Five and Secret Seven and Enid Blyton books in general. This is another book that I would really recommend. I had the great opportunity to meet Sean Ronan the other day in Waterstones in Cork, and this is Nature Boy, A Journey of Birdsong and Belonging. And this is a really, really nice biography that I would really recommend. And it also has pictures of Sean when he was growing up. And the cover is beautiful. It's a very well packaged book. And this would make another lovely gift. This is one of my favourite publishing companies at the moment because it reminds me of Don McLean, the Phoenix Force and Able Team and all them. The covers were absolutely brilliant. This is Low Down Road, a great effing story, Stephen King says. So you can't go wrong with that. That is a really nice book. The cheat sheet, this can be picked up in Aldi for only $2.99. The cheat sheet, Is It Ever Too Late to Leave the Friend Zone, as seen on TikTok by Sarah Adams. That's another lovely book that would make a good gift. Hard Case Crime Again. This is Rex Stout, How Like a God. At the Top of the Stairs Lay Murder. A really, really nice book, which is a lost novel by him. This is The Boy Who Fell Off the Mayflower, or John Howland's Good Fortune. That is by P.J. Lynch. When young John Howland left London as an indentured servant aboard the Mayflower, he embarks on the adventure of a lifetime. John's good fortune kept him alive during the difficult crossing of the Atlantic Ocean, and he earned his keep by helping to scout a safe harbour and landing site for his bedraggled and ill shipments. This is a really nice book, and the illustrations are absolutely eye-catching and mouth-watering. They're really like kind of paintings almost, and it really captures the story beautifully. This is a book that would make a really, really nice gift. This is a book that would make an absolutely amazing gift for people that would like the classic arcade games. It's Arcade Britannia, A Social History of the British Amusement Arcade. This is a really, really good academic book for fans of the classic arcade games. Now, this is a really, really good book for Columbo fans. This is the Columbo Companion, 1968 to 1978. Investigating every detail of all 45 classic-era Columbo adventures. And there's not many illustrations, but there is just a few in every chapter, which is each episode. This is a must for Columbo fans. And if you're a fan of supernatural or crime thriller books or horror books, this is classic supernatural stories, and I love the kind of, it's like the puka in the Samhain festival, or it's like Eyes Wide Shut, the masks they had, and they're stories by Edgar Allan Poe, H.P. Lovecraft, Vernon Lee, Francis Stevens, A. Merritt, and William Hope Hodgson, and others. A lovely volume here, and there's the lovely thing to use as a bookmark and a too. This is another really nice children's book, The Christmas Doll. It's by Amy Sparks, illustrated by Katie Hickey. The Repair Shop Stories. The cover is absolutely beautiful, and the illustrations throughout the book are really, really nice. This would make a really, really nice gift. Also, another children's book, Ninja, Ari Chung. And I love ninjas, so I really love this book. And the illustrations are really, really nice. A ninja must be strong, courageous, and silent. He creeps through the house on a secret mission. There may be obstacles, but have no fear. A true ninja can overcome all challenges. And really nice illustrations to go with the book. So this would make a really, really nice gift also. And fans of Stephen King, this is a must. It's a complete exploration of his work life and influences. And once again, it is packed with really, really nice illustrations of his movie posters, etc. This is Shadow Magic, Unlocking the Whole Witch Within, and illustrated by Kaya Lee, Nikki Vandy Carr, author of Practical Magic. This has really, really nice like recipes for spells, and it's about different types of rituals you can perform if you are into witchcraft or that type of magic within. The debut novel by Susie Dent, it says, kept me reading eagerly by Philip Pullman. Guilty by definition, a tantalising mystery for word sleuths and crime fans alike. Janice Hallett. This is well worth checking out. She is the word expert. She used to be doing books for different types of things to do with words, and that would be featured in the dictionary, etc. This is her first crime thriller, and if you were a fan of Rory Gallagher, I'm lucky enough to come from the same city where he lived, but unfortunately I never got to see him live, and he passed away very, very young, unfortunately. But this is the later years book, and it's a really, really nice book. And it also has illustrations in it. So any fan of Rory Gallagher would love this for Christmas. Now we're going to move these out of the way to make way for more books, because there's 50, so there's a lot of them to go yet. This is Atlas of Paranormal Places, A Journey to the World's Most Supernatural Places. And it is by Evelyn Hollow. This book is really, really nice because if you're into the paranormal, it's got lots of illustrations of the places the paranormal stories are from. And these are maps and everything, like it says in the book Atlas of Paranormal Places. This is a must. The Beano, I don't even have to introduce this one. This would make a perfect gift. The Beano, and of course, you know, the lovely artwork you can expect from the Beano, and the same with the Dandy. And what I love about the Dandy is the weekly comic is not out no more, but you can still get the Dandy annual, which is really nice. And Desperate Dan is a really nice character. And once again, you know what you can expect from Dandy. Really, really nice artwork and great stories. This is another children's book. A wonderful, wonderful book. Ed Sheeran says it's Find Your Happy by Emily Coxhead. And it's a really, really nice, positive book, uplifting book that would make a really, really nice stocking filler and lovely illustrations throughout the book. That's Find Your Happy. This is another one, and these two books actually can be found in Aldi. And this is Dragon Post with 5 Urgent Letters to Open by Emma Harlett. And this is a really nice book too, because it's really interactive, because you can get to open these and take the letters out. So this would be a great gift. And if you know any skateboarders, the life-changing magic of skateboarding, it's a beginner's guide to Olympic medalist Sky Brown. Now, Sky Brown wrote this book, and it is illustrated by Shaw Davidson, and it's got really, really nice illustrations throughout the whole book. Well worth checking out for a Christmas gift. And another graphic novel, now I love this. This is such a beautiful graphic novel, the way it's laid out. Charles Burns' Final Cut. The cover is absolutely amazing. And then the back, and we'll just take a look in here. I could be going all night about this one. It's so nice. But there's just an idea of what it is like. Really, really nice. That's Final Cut. And if you're into Irish history, this is The Holy Wells of County Cork, Amanda Clark. And it's a really nice book. It goes through all the different wells in Ireland. And it's got lovely pictures of them. Well worth checking out. Now, we're going to move over more books. We're getting through them, guys. And I hope you're enjoying the video. And I hope there are many books that stuck out. And you said, yep, you're definitely going to get that for yourself. You're going to get it for a gift for anyone else. Okay, guys. Now, let's get on to the rest of them, shall we? This is Cherry Moon, Little Poems, Big Ideas, Mindful of Nature. It's a Clipper winner, and it's illustrated by June Lee Song. And I really, really like the original way it's illustrated. It's using the colours blue, red, and white mainly, like the book that I did at the start used black and red mainly. I love the way they do that with books, because it really gives them a certain character and a certain vibe. This is J.M. Synge, Travelling Ireland, Essays from 1898 to 1908. So any fan of Irish history would love this book. It's by J.M. Synge, and it's also got different artwork. Let me just show you here, because I love this type of artwork. It reminds me of the police story papers that used to be in the 19th century, which I saw in different kind of historical books. All that type of artwork I love, and this book is well worth it if you're into Irish history. This is a really, really big show on Netflix. It's a children's book, Unicorn Academy, a Netflix series. There you have the Netflix sticker, Under the Fairy Moon, and there are various books of this out, and they are very, very popular, and that would definitely make a very, very good Christmas gift also, Unicorn Academy. And this is a book, Feeding the Future, Clean Eating for Children and Families. Now, if you have family, or if you know people that have children, or a big family or small family, or even themselves, and they want to cook nice food, this is a lovely book that has lots of lovely ideas. It's from Tally Shine and Laura Lee Ashter. It's packed with lots of lovely recipes. and lovely pictures to accompany it. This is Anthrax graphic novel. For fans of Anthrax, they're going to love this because there's a story to accompany the album Among the Living, and the artwork is really amazing, as you can see there throughout the whole graphic novel. This is well worth getting any Anthrax fan. That's Anthrax Among the Living. Here is Knock Knock, Michelle Tehan. Can you ever really know the people next door? It's a crime fiction book, and I love crime fiction. Really, really nice book. And story awesome cover there. And this is the Treasury Folklore, Waterlands, Wooded Worlds, and Starry Skies. And this is Dee Cheney and Willow Winsome. And once again, really, really nice. Nicely put together. It's got illustrations. It's got really, really nice stories. If you love that fairy tale stuff, you will love it. Now these are very popular at the moment. This is The Little Guide to Beyonce, unofficial and authorised, me, myself and I picked this up in Aldi, and it's a really nice book for any fan of Beyonce. This is a Christmas book, which makes it a great Christmas filler. A Devious Holiday Whodunit, The 12 Days of Murder by Andriana Corden. It's the most murderous time of the year. That's another really good gift for Christmas. Another young adult book, The Reappearance of Rachel Price by Holly Jackson, the multi-million copy best-selling author of A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and a really nice cover there. This is one of my favourite books at the moment, Marion Broderick, Wild Irish Women, Extraordinary Lives from History, and it's got a really nice cover, and it also has lovely drawings and pictures throughout history. This is another book for people that love Irish history, and this is the Nisha Prose Trilogy, which is well worth checking out. You have the first one, The Maid, the second one, The Guest, and the third one, which is Christmas, The Mistletoe Mystery. These are well worth checking out. This is Stephen King Holly, Stephen King's new one. And William, watch out for the full video review I'm going to do of this. This is a brilliant book about a robot that was created by this guy. You're going to want to watch this. You're going to want to read this if you love that type of thing. And this is one of my favourite books. I've got a review of this on my channel. If you look back through the review videos, this is Old Ways, Old Secrets, Pagan Ireland. Once again, lovely if you're into Irish history. And once again, I'm reading this at the moment. Another hard case crime. Max Allen Collins again. The Big Bundle. It is really, really good. And Jimi Hendrix, Purple Haze. This is the first time I saw Jimi Hendrix back in a comic since the Revolver comics that were out in the 80s, and I absolutely loved them. This is beautiful, beautiful artwork, as you can see throughout. And Jimi Hendrix really is a lovely character to be drawn into comic books. This is Tales from the Crypt, Volume 4, and once again, really, really nice artwork, as you can see there. And this is Volume 3, Tales from the Crypt. Now, this is one of my favourite books at the moment. This is the last of the 50 books, would you imagine? This is The Art of Lush, a look behind the scenes. Now, if you're into this type of artwork, you will love it. And watch out for the video, the full review I'm going to do of this book. It shows all the amazing artwork of what an amazing artist. Look at the art there. It is absolutely beautiful. It jumps out of the page and I just love it. And this book really shows what a wonderful artist Loish is. And 50% of our net profits are donated to charitable causes. So that even makes it better. I hope you enjoyed this book haul, everyone. 50 books, 50 gift ideas for Christmas shopping. And if you liked any of them, or if you have read any of them, as usual, I would love to hear from you below. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, I would really appreciate it if you did. And be sure to hit the bell to be notified on new talent, new content, and new books, and new animated horror stories, and new amazing content, because that's what I want to create, amazing content. That's my New Year's resolution, to make amazing content. So I'm going to try my best. Now, I don't know when I achieve it, but I'm going to sure try my best. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you next video. Bye.
Thanks for watching The Assassin Rapper, and if you want to stay up to date on new content, then please subscribe and be sure to hit the bell to be notified on new content.